I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down? I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down? I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. I never needed you at all. Watch me shine now. Watch me shine now. I never needed you at all.
Welcome to the Most Must-See YouTube channel. Welcome to Heels and Faces. Heels and Faces. I'm Falsetto. And of course, it's the moment you've been waiting for. The granddaddy of them all. The showcase of the immortals.
The biggest spectacle in all of entertainment.
Wrestlemania! Woo! Bro, it was 60 days, 40 days. Then it was 20, 14, and now we came through 2 nights. Tampa Bay, Raymond James Stadium.
It could have been bigger. Fans finally back. And I'm telling you, WrestleMania was epic. 2 nights of nothing but entertainment. I was absolutely thrilled. And we're getting into it.
We were so thrilled. Even the weather was thrilled as well.
Yo,
it started raining. Rain delay. I was just like, what the hell is going on? Oh, Michael Cole. They're having chats for like half an hour.
I can actually see the people from Tampa are actually quite used to the rain in Tampa. People pulling out ponchos.
I didn't even know those things are called ponchos, but hey.
Bro, until Michael Cole said it. I don't want to wear a poncho again.
But I think it added to the excitement, and it was nice to see all the backstage interviews that were happening just to keep the time going, and people were just off the cuff cutting promos. And the one that particularly grabbed me was like Drew and Bobby Lashley at the back. They were hyped because we found out WWE Championship was going to kick off the night.
Which was huge.
We had to wait, but finally we got it. It was Drew versus Lashley, the almighty era. This match was really, really good, I have to say. First of all, Drew, I loved the fact that like he was doing new moves, man. He had like a submission base that he was hitting. The Kimura lock from Brock.
Yeah, true. Because I mean, like, for some reason, Bobby Lashley actually looked like the stronger competitor this time around. Which, I mean, he's almighty.
I'm a Drew man, so.
Yeah, but you know, in terms of power, I feel like Bobby had the upper hand in some parts of the match itself. So Drew had to switch it up. He had to get one up on it.
And then the upper hand would not stop though when in the very end the hurt lock came through. And when he locked it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be the moment, the first person to break the hurt lock. Then it didn't break.
Of course not.
Drew McIntyre passed out, and the first match of the night, Lashley retains. I was like,
and still,
what?
Your almighty WWE champion. Personally, I was quite happy because Drew had his run through 2020.
But look, without fans, so this is the time now because Drew didn't have his Mania moment. Oh, why? I was hurt. I was heartbroken. Like, no, I was on the floor, shocked.
But also think about how many new avenues we can explore now with Bobby Lashley. Because I feel like Drew, his well ran dry. Me, I want Drew back in the title picture. I want Drew to take his title back. Drew must be champion for the next 5 years. Yeah, but
I'll be good.
I'm good. But someone that actually should be in the title picture is the guy that was in the next match, which is Cesaro. Yeah. So we had the next match was Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. But there's a lot of bad blood.
There's no blah blah. Bad blood.
You know, so Seth is obviously trying to really enforce himself again as the savior.
Embrace the vision. And he has not left vision, but what is the vision?
Hey, from the savior. Follow the buzzards, as someone else would say. But I was honestly really, really happy that Cesaro, after 10 years, is finally getting his first one-on-one match at WrestleMania.
That was huge, actually, and against Seth, who's so accomplished as it is. So I was happy for Cesaro just being there, but it was important for him to win, and when he did, the moves he was doing,
and in the and in the fashion, we interrupt this program
to bring you. But the moves that Cesaro was doing was just ridiculous. The UFO, the swing, 23 swings. Oh my goodness!
He literally broke his own record.
So do you think now he'll get a title shot coming through soon?
No.
Wow.
Took him 10 years to get a singles match at Mania. So
another 10 years to get the title.
we'll see how good his longevity is, though. But speaking of longevity, we have to speak about this tag team, and that is the
New Day.
Ya boys.
Oh yes, remember Biggie actually gave the entrance. Yeah, you just gave me a flashback.
Oh, man. It was a shame that he gave the intro, though, to the demise of the New Day.
11th title reign ended very, very quickly. Omos and AJ, new Raw Tag Team Champions. Damn. But what did you think of the match, though?
AJ, definitely a great performance from AJ. AJ shows that he is everything
Phenomenal.
he says he is. He is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He can definitely take the punishment that he dishes out. But I feel like with Omos, first match, first title, I wasn't too excited to see it. To be honest, he needs some work.
Yeah, I must say I liked the build up to him, because in the few weeks preceding WrestleMania, I saw that, okay, he's quite athletic, he's got some moves going. But then in the actual match, he didn't do much. He was just like this big guy and just like throwing people and grabbing people. So
because I mean, we've had that.
Yeah,
we've had that. We want some big guys that can actually compete.
But shout outs to AJ Styles. Now he's a Grand Slam champion. He's won the Raw Tag titles, Intercontinental US, WWE title. And this is someone who's only been in the company for 5 years. And he's from TNA. So that's saying a lot, but they've always held him in high esteem. So I'm happy about that. And only onwards and upwards. It's a long way up when you think about Omos. But yeah, the Raw Tag title match, it was all right for me. But this match that's coming up next, the Steel Cage match, I must say, it exceeded my expectations, because the entire feud, Braun versus Shane, it's all about stupid. Braun. And then they chucked paint on Braun as well, and like the paint was like this fleur on his beard. There was so much weird stuff going on here, but the match was like really, really good. And key spots that took place here, the two of the guys on top of the cage, Braun Strowman chucking Shane to the floor. Also ripped the cage at the stage as well. I was like, oh damn. I know it was a good match, Shem. Like I enjoyed
I also think like WWE was really showing their social responsibility aspect here, in that April is Child Awareness Month. So the anti-bullying campaign also for them was like pretty apt. It was pretty apt.
Yeah. So, but it's so weird to think of like such a big guy being the one being bullied. So
yeah, but you know, the big guys are normally the ones who you think are like
the bullies usually. So
the ones that are like slow or whatever. They get bullied the most. So
there was one segment on Raw as well when they showed like Braun's report card, and he was like getting D pluses, even got a D for gym or something. But I'm glad that feud is over. Well, I hope it's over. But the match was really, really great. And then the next match that we had was with a certain bunny.
Oh, boing like that bunny.
Does this
No, up, down, down. Shout out to you.
That's where that's from. Okay, yeah, I don't watch that.
But Bad Bunny teaming up with Damian Priest versus Hey
Ho. I love the entrance of Miz and Morrison. Shout out to them with the
like
bunnies.
the 50 bunnies.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I mean, it's still Easter, you know, so. You know.
The bunny, I thought the bunnies would be doing something. They're just decor, basically. They ornament.
But this match, for me, I'm going to be bold and say this was the match of the night for me. Like,
I would agree with you.
Bad Bunny, guys. The fact that Bad Bunny started the match and he took damage for like a long time. And then he also did the comeback. But that comeback.
Did you see that the scorpion sting thing he did?
That thing, I don't know what the thing is, but that thing he did outside to Morrison was epic. The dive was epic and the finisher was epic.
And I have to say, this is probably, in terms of celebrity involvement in the history of WWE, this has to be the best performance I have ever seen.
Without a doubt, I agree. Because I felt at the stage where, hey, Bad Bunny, why is he appearing every single week? But this was a great payoff, and he deserves it. And it shows why he's really passionate about the business, because he performed better than a lot of superstars, actually. Like,
and even more guys you think that are like more athletic than him.
Yeah.
And you, I know.
Damn, this guy. And now I'm actually a fan now. I feel like I would listen to a song other than Bukurti.
I don't even know the lyrics.
But you know one. That's all that matters. And now we're going to cross over to the main event of night one. And this was a huge announcement that I only found out on the pre-show. Oh, is that a tear? With a tear in your eye. Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
It had to happen.
Wow.
It had to happen.
Wow. First one-on-one women's main event.
Yep.
and it was all black women. I loved it. It was a perfect match. And both women showed, but no, they deserved the spot. And I'm glad we had the right finish. Like, Bianca had to win. Everyone was supportive of her.
I mean, we would have rated otherwise. But also, the build-up to this match, and honestly, it needed the main event.
You reckon? I didn't like the build-up that much, to be honest.
I mean,
for me, it was just the two names. I knew, but they could. But there was too much Reginald going on, and there was too much, we're friends, but we're not friends. We're like, it was very iffy for me. Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like, I mean, it was bubbling for like a really long time. And for Bianca, I feel like this has been loading since Royal Rumble in
Jan. Yeah, true,
already.
true. So
even the previous Rumble where, you know,
she eliminated like 8 people, actually. Yes, true. So I was glad that she got her moment, and WWE didn't do what they usually do, which is like to shock us and to screw us over. It's like, okay, you guys want this person to be at the top, let's just push her to the top. And that's exactly what happened. So it was a beautiful moment just seeing her, and that finish at the end, the whip, there was that final whip on Sasha, that thing cracked. Yeah! But I'm really glad, like, the EST of WWE, SmackDown Women's Champion, and
she is now the BEST
of
SmackDown.
But no, night one for me was a perfect WrestleMania in essence. Like, I enjoyed it, and it was just nice to see the grandeur, the spectacle, the fireworks, like
let me
all the drama.
Let me whip up my dictionary. Grandeur, the spectacle.
I mean, this education, I got it.
But WrestleMania Saturday was definitely amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely incredible.
But do tune in, because we are going to be covering night 2 in the next episode. But do let us know, what did you think about night 1? You can make a comment down below. Also, don't forget to follow us at Full Settle, at gentleman_sabs.
You know what it is.
What to do.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bam!